Boy, I decided to, let me pause that real quick. I decided to come on here and do a quick little live about the stalkers, who really are just people that really need to uh, go and get some help for their undiagnosed mental illnesses. But, this is the one thing about it. Um, they always have to try to comment on a person's life and whether or not they have a good life. But what's obvious to a lot of people is that you have a lot of chaos and a lot of, what's the word that I'm looking for? They have a lot of anger, chaos, um, unresolved issues, conflict within themselves and it's so bad that they had to come online and find people to argue with. So if you're still online, like literally, like coming from your perspective, which is very unintelligent while you try to look smart, but when you look deeper, hon, you just literally have unresolved issues, and then you're not strong at all because you keep coming on here starting crap with the same people. But why do, and they all do this, they all have a big argument with certain people, but they always want to come back to Jamila, who has never started any kind of argument with them. Really? You want to argue over whether or not a person that has been getting online gang stalked due to a narcissistic ex frenemy, and you're going to try to argue with me over whether or not you should be in jail? Wow, that's a lot of inner conflict that you have, and conflicts with others that you're not smart enough to resolve at all. So that's transmutation, hon. That's a part of the whole deal. But it doesn't make any sense. If you have problems within yourself, why come online and act a fool every single day? That makes no sense to me. And no, hun, no, nobody over here. You can post I mean, these people are so filled with anger and chaos and conflict that they have to go to family members. Uncle Reggie, this and that. What does my Uncle Reggie have to do with you? You're looking for an emotional dumping ground, is what you're looking for. But if you were actually smart and strong, you would be able to work out your issues within yourself. You wouldn't have to do what you do. You wouldn't have to literally be paranoid about being a part of a gang stalking network. Then maybe you wouldn't be trying to post weird pictures of strange females in social media looking goofy and weird. That looks weird as a woman. And that's why you hide your face. That's why people don't really know your true identity. It's ridiculous. Then you claim you strong, but even though your face is hidden, your identity is hidden, you have to try to come back and push that off on Jamila, which I'm not your fucking sponge. And you want to try it? Go right ahead. You have unresolved issues unresolved trauma and issues that you need to go and resolve. Period. End of story. Now, you want to talk about magic and special powers, and I mean, if you don't even have that basic understanding, what does that have to do with you? You're not my client. You're not someone that has patroned my business. So what are you talking about? What does one have to do with the other? You're sad, you're upset, you're lonely, you're not happy, and you need somebody, it's very deep and subconscious where you have to come on here and try to put your shit off on somebody else. Even some of y'all that are arguing with your family members, the ones in the group, even some of y'all that are arguing with people close to you, y'all come back to social media and talk about Jamila when in the beginning all of it was your chaos and your confusion and your conflict to begin with. Simply put, we've been very successful, obviously, in making you have to deal with you. You have to deal with your own conflict. You can't just put that off on somebody else. I have no doubt that at some point your mother, maybe a bully in high school or something, maybe your older sibling or something, or maybe even an older cousin, possibly put everything off on you. I have no doubt about that, but the way you're going about it is never going to be resolved. You're going to end up in jail. What's the reality behind that? See what I'm saying? So nobody that is smart and strong believes in you. You can say and try to make up crap to justify it, but you've never been able to do that. And then, as far as some of you trying to energetically transfer or share your conflicts with other people, what good does it do? You merely are literally constantly miserable within yourselves and miserable with the people around you, and you come online and you simply pretend that everything is all good. But in reality, whatever that bad spirit is roaming through you. And if you are someone that does not agree with witchcraft, I mean, drop the bag. Damn. Give up the ghost. Go get you some camphor, honey. Go get you some sage. How about get some advice and banish the negative spirit that's running and roaming around in your head, causing this conflict? Makes sense to me. How about if you're gonna come on here and do videos about people, especially somebody like Amanda? Amanda does like candles and plays around with herbs. Why don't you be strong enough to deal with that? You the one that came out here and are obsessed with people and saying things. Not that I'm giving her any accolades, because she's a she's a trolling client that has been stalking me for 6 years. Goodness gracious, like she's not a client, but she's like the client from hell that literally did nothing but elevate me. Hmm. You know, so that's the bottom line. A lot of people do that. I've even felt that has happened to me before as a child. The difference is that I've always been very gifted, very resilient, blessed, and highly favored. So basically, a lot of my trauma from my childhood, I've already resolved within myself. Y'all want to project it to other people. You want to share with other people. Coincidentally, I was listening to somebody last night whose name I won't call. Is it a coincidence that every single thing that she claims that her ex did to her, she put that boy, and I call him a boy, she put that boy up to trying to do it into me and do this and do that to her because that happened to me? Why don't you just resolve that issue within yourself and deal with it? That's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she, because I'm like, wow, that's like literally describes everything that somebody did to me to a T. The only difference is that it wasn't organic because personally, because you told him what to do because he was basically your henchman. He was basically your lapdog. pretty much. So it was always disingenuous. So I'm not blaming her for it, for somebody actually carrying that out. Hey, what do you want me to do to this person? Oh, okay, well, I'll do that. That's that person's problem. You didn't do it to me, you did it to yourself. Because I don't have to accept that energy. That's the reason why I've moved on. I'm perfectly happy with the person that I'm with, and we are in harmony with one another. We don't have conflict like that. I mean, it just is what it is. I don't get it. I don't get it. Shit. Whoops. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, like it's sick. People that try to do that little, I want her to know how it feels. Or it's like, but I don't know how it feels because I literally feel nothing. I felt nothing because I knew it was bullshit and because I knew what was going on out the gates. You would think that a person that picks up a candle and an incense stick would be somehow evolved, but then what these people will do is they'll try to project it through the air. And oh, I've got to contact you in some kind of way. It's like, no, you're codependent, hon. You're codependent, and nobody will ever allow you to be your emotional like punching bag or dumping ground. Are you kidding me? Like you look crazy. Imagine a person that's in their 50s or 60s or 70s that does that to a person that it literally took them their whole lifetime to figure that shit out. Imagine somebody that just hasn't figured that out yet. I mean, what happened? I don't get it. Whatever. You know? So it just and they just go on and on and on with it. They just keep going. As long as I feel desolate, as long as I feel empty inside, I want to try to make you feel empty inside. What? And you're just avoiding your problems. All I know is this: not me, nor Uncle Reggie, my kids, my grandkids, nobody in my family has to be your emotional dumping ground. What? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. People need to say, well, who, Uncle Reggie? This is just some random, what is this, psychobabble? You got mental problems. Maybe perhaps going and that is that one borderline personality disorder. That's a doozy. If you have borderline personality disorder, you need to be seeing a therapist straight up and down. Everybody knows that. I had a friend that had borderline personality disorder. She passed away though. That was so sad. I'm like, what? I didn't find out till like 2 years later because me and her had stopped talking. I was like, wow. It was very sad. Left her young children behind. She was such a sweetheart. Uh, she did the work. She did the work. She did the work that was required for something like that, though. She told me all about it when me and her became friends, that she had borderline personality disorder. And she said, I have to see a therapist. There's certain exercises that they give to me or whatever. So, I don't know. Hey, Stevan, happy Monday to you too. And they'll say, oh, well, those essential oils are evil. Essential oil is evil? Yeah, and those crystals, those are evil. I don't think so. I don't know. No, you're evil. Straight up and down. Okay. Because, what you want is somebody to dump on. That's what you want. That's literally what those people do. And, it's been getting blocked, obviously. You're blocked. Oh, let me think of a way to try to get this person to think about me. Fleeting thought. Oh, you flagged me. Oh, big deal. Whoop de doo. All I see is what I see in you. That's what's happening. Literally, you have a problem. What you know to do is come to social media and project it to other people and blame them. Even though I don't know you, I don't care about you, have literally just told you, hey, you go your way, I'll go mine. Hey, I'll take what's mine, you take what's yours. I'll even take my conflict. I'll take whatever inner conflict that belongs to me. I'll take it because I know how to transmute it quickly. But I don't have to take your crap while y'all invite more people in to argue and add more people. That's not my burden. See what I'm saying? You think we don't know that? You think we ain't been knowing that for years? Got so much anger and hatred and visceral and problems and conflict inside of yourself that you feel the need to share a photograph. And it's weird. It's given lesbian, it's given bull dagger vibes, though, by the way. Also, like, I would never share any type of suggestive photograph of another woman to my channel. I'm just not going to do that. I'll share a picture of like somebody famous. Hey, are you getting ready to make some coffee? Cool, cool. I'll share a picture of somebody famous and be like, oh my God, she looks so pretty in this photo. You know what I'm saying? That's healthy. That's healthy. You're literally, what are you doing? Like, why are you screenshotting of me grabbing my boobs? Yeah, I did that during a live. What are you trying to make it look like I sent that to you? I didn't send you that photograph, hon. Why are you trying to make it seem like, why don't you cite the source of these photographs? That's what you're supposed to do if as in journalism. In journalism, what do you want to make people think I sent that to you? That's from a live stream. I didn't send you that. Why you didn't cite the source? I just want to let everybody know that the strange artist known as Blue, I never sent her a photograph of me grabbing my boobs like that. I just did it the other day when I was live. When I was talking about Michael Jackson. Y'all saw me because I didn't have a bra on. You know what I'm saying? And she tried to make it look like I sent her that. Like, no, you got that from a live stream that I did on YouTube. I may flag you for privacy to make you take it down just because. And I may flag, and you know what? I could flag it for copyright also. Because just simply because you won't cite the source. Cite the source, journalist, cite the source. That's what you're doing when you're on YouTube is you're participating in some kind of journalism. That's what you're doing. You're reporting something, you're saying something, you're making a statement. But I thought you was smart. You're so intelligent. Okay? It makes no sense. Then you're showing guilt. What do you feel bad because you made a fool of yourself? You're a fool. What is the truth hurting you? You are stalking me for a lesbian, a closet lesbian that didn't want to let me go. That's what the whole thing is about, honey. What do you gotta? Now we're gonna add that to your eternal list of conflict that you have within yourself. You're gonna add that to it now. I don't have an emotional attachment to that. It's just that, by the way, I come and I inform people of the truth. What do you want people to believe a lie? Which the lie is, hey, everybody stalk Jamila and make her look crazy. No, what? 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 Uh, sure, 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 Sure. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the crazy part about it is that literally, like, I got so much control over my own mind that when I get off of here, I'm gonna eat a late pasta dinner because I'm eating and cooking kind of late tonight, and I'm gonna literally enjoy a movie. Literally, when I'm not on here stating facts about these lying stalkers, I switch it right out. Just clink. Time to watch a movie. Don't even think about you. That's a fact. What do you do? Do you sit and think about your own conflicts and then Jamila? That's why they started calling me SpongeBob. Because they want, so they're like, please take this from me. Well, why don't you go talk to a demon or something? You know, go to an entity that does that, that specializes in that. I don't understand it. I don't know. That's not what I'm here for. I don't exist for you to just throw all of your baggage on me. And what am I supposed to do? Process your never ending fuck up? You never ending you daily on a daily basis fucking up, not knowing what the fuck to do, then not listening and telling me that I'm somehow the devil. You know, because I practice with, so I'm supposed to just fucking process that for you for free every goddamn day. Then you're mad at me because I don't look haggled. I may have gotten a little plump. But you know, I'm not haggled at all. What are you upset about that? Now you're gonna make it up? Ridiculous. I gotta go though, y'all. To all my peeps, love you guys. Y'all have a good night. This is gonna be one of the many last coming. This is gonna be one of the many last live streams that I'm gonna be doing about this subject. Probably the very last. Y'all have a good